Yeah, I was playing, but I stopped. I got battle rank 50 ASP, so
50?
that was my yeah.
Oh, nice. That's what I'm trying to get.
Yeah, that was my goal for today for the double XP, and now that I'm finished, I quit.
Nice. I'm at 49, almost there.
Almost.
Yeah, it's hard. I've been grinding like crazy to get the heavy assault secondary. Jackhammer. Hey,
Yeah.
Pahalia.
Hey.
Palial. I have like many topics. I was writing this down because the last podcast was like more than 1 month ago. It's a shame. It's bad. But anyway, I'm gonna tell you the big plan of the podcast. You'll tell me what you think of this. So we're gonna start with the news, the double XP weekend, how it changed the game. Did you notice some more activity on the server? Honestly.
You mean the Planetside servers?
Yeah.
Have you played today?
Yeah, there was a ton of action.
It's crazy, the biggest fights ever, and sadly the shittiest fights, because everybody was only surging, hashing and spamming.
Yeah, usually there's like a many overpopped fight and a few balanced fight.
But today there was only overpop, hash spam, PA. Holy shit! It was so much surging. Have you seen Inda like?
Yeah.
Few hours before, and she had like 1% territory. It felt like only the very small corner around the southern warp gate.
I remember we were trying to warp gate the TR. We pushed like a region truck with a huge Zerg.
Yeah, but no way.
But actually, I like that there is more activity. Like honestly, I'm having fun with these big fights. Just jumping around with my Latuso, trying new stuff. I'm really happy. Like there's activity, you know.
Yeah, even though I didn't like some of the fights. Like I think sometimes the fights were too big, too massive. It was very much. It reminded me of the old days, and I got like very how do you say it? I don't know the word, but I was thinking about the old days and remembering all like how Planetside used to be. Yeah, nostalgia. Yeah, I got all nostalgic about it. A bit. But I didn't like the fights.
Funny. Actually, like I was happy to get these massive actions because there is now fights on Hassin. It's a rare.
Yeah.
Beside that, could place my beacons on the big trees to get some cool fights. This is a big change, honestly. It's always the same big platoons on Miller. It's like BHO with the bad karma shouting, "SME command, SME command!" I hear him in the command channel because I'm squad lead. But actually, he's very motivated. He's moving a lot of troops around. That's funny to see all this happening.
Okay. And there were lots more medics.
Oh really?
I noticed like my KD was way higher because every time I got revived, no matter where I died, I got revived every time. So my KD was like
so cool.
More higher, like way higher than normally.
These are good news.
Yeah, well, tomorrow it will be dead again, or like on Monday at least.
When does the XP end?
I think tonight.
Alright. Those are
pretty insane. If you have membership, the double XP continues until Sunday.
Okay, I see. I wanted to also talk about the ASP system because now I farmed it quite a bit. Do you have it, Palia?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Alright, what's your battle rank?
I'm 50.
Ah, you too? Twonky is 52, I'm 49.
Yeah,
I'm 53.
Oh, 53.
Cool, so you have 2 points. What did you choose, Palia?
Light assault, because I like the SMG secondary. I think it's great. I was using your loadouts actually. Tried some of them. I think it's great. It means you can have a shotgun and have some range, or you can choose a carbine and have a SMG for close range if you want to take a cyclone, thing like that. And I think I love it. I think it was the best investment I took in the ESP system. And the second one I took was heavy weapons.
Alright, and the third?
I didn't put it yet, so I'm kind of thinking about it, and I'm not sure.
Okay,
I'm not sure. I need to think.
Twonky?
I also only spent 2 of the points so far. I bought this SMG secondary for the light assault as well because it's probably the best point you can invest right now.
Yeah.
It's the most important one, I think, and it's quite useful having shotgun and a SMG secondary, or also like a very long range carbine like the ACX11 and this short range SMG as a secondary. It's
Exactly.
a very good combine. Then I've bought light aircraft reduction so that Valkyries and Reavers are cheaper because I fly a lot of Reaver and
Cool.
it always helps. And I'm thinking for the third point to actually buy the heavy aircraft discount as well because I want my lips cheaper as well.
Ah, interesting. I didn't thought about taking these. I was like trying to get something that having more customization.
Yeah, that's the alternative, maybe like the LMG access for NG. That's the other thing, but I don't play NG that much, so
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna wait. I think I'm gonna wait with it until battle rank 75 or so.
This is like creating very interesting loadouts. I've been like just brainstorming my new loadouts. I changed all my loadouts. I removed the pistol from all the loadouts, trying like Cyclone secondary, Gladius secondary. It helps. Honestly, like it made me addicted to Planetside 2 again these last days with the double XP and the farming. I couldn't stop playing.
Yeah, it
So
was.
yeah, like this.
I played a lot as well.
I wanted to talk. I'm often getting like very comments from new players on the videos, so like it gives me like it's quite interesting that people still join and old people like come back. Do you know some people that came back, or am I the only one noticing this?
I think we both know someone, Grammar.
Grammar, but I didn't saw him play. I know he came back to try, but don't know if he stayed.
I saw him. I didn't see him this week or last week, but I saw him like I think 2 or 3 weeks ago, a few times. His name now is Senile Grammar, so he has a new character, and he's I think around battle rank 70 or so.
Cool.
That's one player I noticed who's back, and I think I saw a few like now during the double XP. I think you see a lot of veterans that haven't played in the last month or so, or the last 2 months.
Yeah,
But now because of double XP they came back. I don't know if they really quit or they just take a break or so, or just play different games. But now you saw some of them came back.
that's cool. Like I like to see more activity.
Yeah, that's actually really cool, and you see a lot of new players coming because they somehow hear about the new changes, and probably some friends are helping promoting the game.
Yeah, there was like some YouTubers that made popular videos. I saw one from Downward Trust. Downward Trust made a video called the Planetside 2, the franchise that didn't deserve to fail. And I'm sure it brought some
I saw that
players.
video as well.
Same thing from Level Cap when he did like the revisit. I'm sure it's brought a lot of new players. So it's amazing. The game is 5 years old. There's still people coming. And I'm having even more fun than at the beginning because now I have a better PC and I have better frame rate, and I feel that I can try more things. So like I'm like impressed that this is carrying on. How long have you played? Palia, Twonky, are you veterans?
I'm pretty sure.
It depends on who you look at, because if you look at Toby and you've been playing like for a while. I actually played during the beta and played for I don't know a year or something, but not much. Then I came back in 2000, I think 16, I guess. Yeah, like I lost my account during the merge, and I just came back and played.
So
and I
2
was
years ago.
actually still subscribed to you. That's why I came back and joined the outfit, and I got back into the game.
Cool, it's nice to hear. And you, Twonky?
I now have 3,128 hours in Planetside.
I still have more.
Yeah, you have more, yeah. And I joined on the Tonkian C character, my main character, which is also my first character ever. I didn't delete one. I joined on the 14th June of 2013, and I played since then almost like every week or every month.
Cool. Very early.
I had 1 year of break, but it was because I was abroad in a different country, so I couldn't.
And do you remember the game then? How do you think the game has changed, honestly?
Overall, it got smaller, and I think it might be because I changed that. I got better. I got more knowledge of the game. I changed my playstyles a lot, but it felt like big fights didn't happen that often, or they changed overall. Like they they got more people are concerned about their stats and how they play, and it used to be that everybody just rushed in and everybody played without thinking about how to play and just ran in and tried to kill as many people. And back then I think it was a lot more easy to farm.
Yes.
But back then there weren't that many good players or like very high skill players. And nowadays you have to really think about how to play because there will be a lot of very good players around you. And everybody will have an eye on you, so you have to play much more strategically.
Yeah, I totally agree. I think like players have gotten better. It's much harder to farm like it was before. People say that I farm in my videos, but actually the real farm was like 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah.
You could see some videos with some clueless players, like hundreds of clueless players.
I used like I recently watched one old video of you because it got recommended to you, and it just reminded me again, like you could just fly into a room, drop two bricks of C4, throw your nades, knife everybody, nobody noticed you. You killed 20 people, nobody saw you.
Now it's much harder to do this. You have to be like on your toes.
Yeah, I think I have 1,500, I think, hours. It's already a lot for me, but I guess for you it's I'm a baby player.
How much? 1,000?
Yeah.
1,000? It's not bad. It's actually
huge. if you cross the 1,000 mark, you're not a newbie anymore.
Yeah, by far I've seen you play.
Sometimes to get into the game, and now I've actually more XP than you, Donkey, so I'm quite proud about that.
You have more XP than me.
I'm joking. I'm battle rank 50.
You're higher battle rank, but you don't have more XP.
Yeah. So, how do you feel about that one?
Well, I don't care about my battle rank. No, I don't know. Yeah, I still have more XP than you. I'm pretty sure.
You don't care about the ranks, just the stuff you can unlock with the ranks.
No, same. I didn't care. Like when battle rank 100 got up to battle rank 120, I didn't really care about it at all. I just played and progressed, and in the end, when I was like close to battle rank 120, I wanted to get it. And now I want to get battle rank 100 again, just because I want to be at the top of the highest battle rank, because I think I can afford it, and I used to be the highest battle rank for quite a while, so I want to be it again. But I don't really care. I could stay at battle rank 50 now at ASP, and I don't really care. I don't even know if I need more of the ASP perks. I think I have the one I need and most want right now, and I don't really need any more.
Yeah. I was a little bit disappointed when they didn't offer anything for the guys that went up to 120 compared to the one that goes to, when you go to 100, it's actually the same as 120. So actually, I was rushing because I wanted to be 120 before Mukas, but it was for nothing. So I'm kind of disappointed because I rushed for I think 3 months to get a lot of XP, and then ASP came and just
I lost everything. That's funny. Actually, at Mid-Ender, I didn't care about ranking up above 100 because I already had most of the stuff that I wanted unlocked. Yeah. And my battle rank 120 was so lame. I think I was just hacking a terminal or something, and I got battle rank 120. It was like the worst battle rank.
Yeah,
so I didn't care about it much. And now that you can reset this, I found it really interesting that they did this way instead of just adding more battle ranks. Even though it's like a monetization, I think it's a monetization process because it motivated a lot of people to get memberships. I don't know, how did you get your ISP? Did you have it with certs or with the membership?
I had a membership. I bought it for 1 month. I was too lazy to farm.
Yeah, and you, Palya?
I've been a member for I think 2 years. Since I came back to the game, I just started as a member just to rush to the max level, and it actually served nothing except gaining these 10,000 certs. And that's already fine. I mean, it's kind of a reward for the guys that already had membership, so that's cool.
Alright, Twonky, did you buy the membership for ASP?
Yeah, only 1 month.
Alright, do you think it stays? It stays after if your membership goes?
Yeah. It's my membership expired already, so but yeah, it stays.
Alright, cool. That's great. Actually, I was thinking about getting a membership, but then I realized I couldn't buy it just with PayPal, and so I then went just let's farm XP.
You could buy it with Steam though. That's what I did.
With what?
With Steam money, you could
Steam
buy it
wallet?
with.
I never used
Yeah,
this.
Steam wallet.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
but on
I
Steam,
think you can bind also your Steam wallet to PayPal. So
Yeah,
that
yeah.
way you can use PayPal to pay through Steam. So
Yeah.
it actually
Alright.
good.
But I think there are like some bugs with it, and if you buy like, if I only bought a 1 month membership, but if you buy the longer memberships, you have to have all the money, the entire membership costs. You have to have it on the wallet already. So if you buy the 1 year membership, which costs $120, I think, you have to have $120 on the Steam wallet. Otherwise, you can't buy it.
Alright. I didn't
There's
know that.
something like this that's a bit buggy, but you can buy it with Steam wallet now.
I think many
Yeah.
people took the membership to get the ASP point,
I think.
and I think it worked very well for, like it's
Yeah.
a win-win because they're adding more customization, and at the same time they have a monetization system that works.
Yeah.
I'm more okay with that than with the implant system, because it's there's many implants that I still don't have, and I've been grinding certs, like throwing thousands of certs and not having them, and
Same,
and I
yeah.
don't play my alternative characters more because I don't have all the stuff unlocked, especially the implants. So I'm not a big fan that you still cannot get the implants more easily, like the ones you want at least.
Actually, they talked about implementing something to make it easy to unlock the basic ones.
Yeah.
I'm in the case where I have all the rare ones, but I don't have like Assassin, I think, Nanomesh, Nightmare, something like that. Some basic ones I don't have. Like it's crazy bad luck. But I think they are implementing a way to have the basic ones really easy for the newbies,
Yeah.
and I think it's useful because I've read a Reddit post recently, and a guy said he was at around I think 35, and he already used 10,000 certs into the
Yeah.
the
I read
implant
that.
system.
I'm sure many newbies are wasting their
Yeah.
certs on this.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
crazy. Like, oh,
I
I
think
want
that's
this
stupid.
implant. It sounds cool. Like, oh, this implant
Yeah.
sounds cool. I want it. And you get fixated, and you
There's
can.
so many things that you need to unlock if you want to have like various playstyle. You want to be versatile. You want to be able to defend yourself against aircrafts, against tanks and stuff. So you have a lot of stuff to unlock. So C4, mines, a lot of stuff. And if the newbies don't know about it, they will
Yeah.
of course use it in the implant system because it's shiny. It's like, yeah, I get this, and then it's unlocked, and then I can use it. It's not like we need to use energy anymore. So when you have it, you have it. So for them, it's kind of, I mean, it's a honeypot, and they want to put everything in it, and they don't understand that there are so many things that they can unlock.
Yeah.
For example, upgrades for tanks and stuff, and then they don't understand why they die. Yeah, the implant system is just a bonus. You have to search into the basic stuff first, and
Actually, I like it and don't like it in some ways. I like that you have more customization now that you have 2 implants, and that you don't have to care about the energy. It creates some very interesting playstyles. Honestly, like a regeneration implant is so useful as a light assault when you're carrying C4.
Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
like that they change a little bit the one sensor shield that it takes you off the radar. Assimilate is so useful for heavy assaults. Now the shields have been nerfed. Hey, Nick is here.
Yeah,
Hello.
Our
hello.
gamer. What's up, man? You're a bit late.
Yeah, sorry.
We talked about the farm, big farm. Are you ASP, Nick?
What?
Are you ASP?
Yes. Luckily.
Cool. Right now we're talking about the implant system.
Okay.
So I'm checking my notes.
Yeah, I think that's one of the problems of it. Do you remember, like, you always told new players, don't buy weapons, only buy your suit slots and grenades and C4,
Yeah.
like your upgrades, don't buy weapons. Because it's a waste of certs, and now the same is for implants. Don't buy implants because it's a waste of certs as well. The implants are very strong, yes, but there's much more important stuff in the beginning than the implants. And
Yeah.
the implants are such a big cert dump. I think I spent around 30 to 60,000 certs on implants, and I'm still missing carapace, the one I actually want.
Wow.
I
so
have
much certs.
I have all of the basic implants, and I have most of the rare implants. I'm only missing carapace and minor cloak, and I even got some of the rare ones double, or even I think I got one. No, only double, but still, and I still don't have.
I myself
carapace,
too. I think I spent like 20,000 certs. At some point, I was only spending my certs on this. This was
I'm
my,
still
my,
only
my
spending my certs on this.
just like the 750 certs to get the big implant pack, and you get so
Yeah.
many duplicates of the same implants over and over. I remember a video from Wart Paint Gamer. Do you know this guy?
No.
It's really funny.
Yeah,
He
I know.
do let's plays of Planetside 2 let's plays, but he's with his face painted, and and at some point I think he spent something like I don't know how many certs are ISO to get more implants, and he didn't got the one he wanted. Actually, he got it, but after a lot of spending, and I think he opened maybe 50 boxes. At the 49 to 50, he got the one he wanted. It's like crazy. The drop rates are so low.
Yeah.
So I really don't like it, like the fact that you don't know what you're gonna get. You don't know if you're gonna waste your stuff or not, because certs are so important when you start up. By the way, if you're a new player, don't buy weapons at the beginning. Don't buy implants. Improve your gear, like your magic tool ability, your jump jet, the repair tool. Just unlock the more utility, like more medkits, more C4.
NanoWeave, yeah. Even though NanoWeave also a trick only by rank 1, it's enough. It's 1 cert for every class by rank 1. You don't need more.
Yeah, NanoWeave is not as powerful as before. I don't use it that much now. But yeah, think about your gear first, and then start searching in the implants. Once you have all your gear ready and ready to go, and you have at least 3 or 4 loadouts, one for each situation. Like I usually have a long range loadout, a short range loadout, and a shotgun loadout, and then stuff in between. This is my recommendation for how to spend stuff. And there was I really like there is some recent videos that came out recently. Have you seen a video called First Order Cinematic Trailer?
Yes.
By MiddlersTV. It was so cool. Like I love how like he had some actors, tier actors with all the same camo, same outfit. This looks so badass. When honestly the game still looks amazing after 5 years. When it's in high graphics.
The game still looks very cool, but the problem is you can't run it in high graphics, or you won't have the frames to play.
Shadows on, I don't play with the shadows on anymore, but when I want to take thumbnails instead, I turn on the shadows.
Yeah.
But it used to look even better in those days, like, I don't know, 2 years ago.
With the particle physics.
Yeah, physics.
This looks cool. Yeah, the explosions were better actually. But honestly, like I'm now with my rig, I know I have a pretty good computer, but I'm really happy that I can get most of the settings in high or ultra, and just the shadows on off, and I can have a very good frame rate. I'm quite satisfied with that. We used to have much worse, like perform. Yeah. I realized that I played years Planetside 2 with a low frame rate. It's like, wow. I think I played 1 or 2 years with like 30, 40, 50 FPS. Now that I have consistently like 60, something like that, like it's a huge difference in the things you can do, things you can accomplish, like playstyles you can play. With high frame rate, you can use shotguns, you can snipe like effectively.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think it's a big
The problem is also that the performance got worse. I remember my old PC, I could play on high graphics and I had around 70 to 80 frames. Now with my new PC, which is way better, I play on low graphics, everything turned off, the lowest potato settings, and I only have around 100 frames.
Yeah, me too.
That's
so,
funny. Everything on low and you have 100 frames.
Yes.
And have you tried with the high, with the same settings as before?
I have less. I have less frames. Even
weird.
with my new PC on high, I have probably around 80 frames. So actually, I have now the same frame rate as my old PC, even though it's the new PC, the better PC.
I think it's very hard to get to know how your performance is doing, because it changes all the time. It depends on the fight. If the fight is medium, there's no big hit on your frame rate. But when the fights get bigger, and you don't know that the fight is getting bigger, but the fight is getting bigger and your PC gets slower, and you slowly understand this. So it depends maybe on the fights. I had the same thing with I had the PC upgrade, and I was having weird frame rates. But now I think it's pretty consistent since I have like the CPU, pretty good CPU, the i7 Intel. Since then, I'm much better in game.
Yeah, I don't even care about the graphics anymore. I have everything set to low because I want more frames, and I played the game for 2 years on highest or like high graphic settings where it looked cool, and now I'm okay with it playing it.
You don't care. You prefer have more kills.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I understand that totally. Actually, I had a big dilemma because I started posting videos with the shadows on and high graphics and stuff, but then the performance got worse, and I was having such less frames, and it was just unplayable. Just to get kill streak with my frame, it was impossible. So I turned off the shadows, and now I cannot turn them on back because it's so cool to have a high frame rate, but I cannot go back.
I actually lost quite a few frames recently because I bought a new screen, and
how did you
many more pixels.
What? How did you lose
bigger
FPS?
screen?
Ah, okay, yeah, bigger screen, higher frequency, and it's a 160 hertz, and it's a 27 inches.
27 inch, it's huge. I have 22, I think.
Yeah.
I have 24.
Yeah, you feel a difference, and yeah, but it's a G-Sync monitor, so I don't feel the pain.
Yeah, I have a G-Sync as well.
Yeah, so I don't feel the pain too much, but still I can see some frames dropping. Yeah.
Yeah. What's your frame rate usually when you play? In big fights. In big fights.
Big fights. 50-60.
Alright, that's still good.
Yeah, but when you have a 160 hertz monitor, it's quite bad to stay at this kind of FPS.
I still have a 60 hertz monitor, so this is like it's capped for me. So I don't care about having more. Even though I know that I play much better with high frame rate. For example, in small fights, I feel that I play better simply because I have more frames. When the fight gets big, your frame rate drops at 50, 40. You feel that you're not as precise, as reactive.
Yeah, it feels more fluent with a higher frame rate.
Yeah.
And it feels like it stutters and it lags a bit with a lower frame rate. And that's a big problem of it.
Well, I drop to usually 30 FPS in big fights.
Oh.
I dropped to 80 or so in a big fight.
Yeah, but in the warp gate, I usually have like 200 FPS or whenever I
same here.
Like, what the fuck?
I see that, but in the warp gate it doesn't count. There's no one shooting.
No.
Alright, I have the same. So now I recommend to people just to turn off the shadows. Honestly, you're gonna do better in game. I think what's the most important is the enjoyment you're having, not the eye candy.
No.
Even though since I'm doing videos, I really like to have like high graphics because it makes the videos look better. Honestly, when I see other people's videos and it's in low graphics, and I'm like, oh my god, the game is ugly like that. It's like I think it gives it a cinematic feel when you have graphics, and especially when you have the bloom on, because on all the explosions, the tracers, there is a small like light effect, and it makes it look much better, I think. So yeah, I'm trying to stay at all the stuff high or ultra except the shadows. Cannot go around this.
I have everything on low, like low or off, like the total potato graphics.
Alright guys, we're talking about the videos. So first order cinematic is amazing, awesome job Middlers. I discovered his channel with this video. I was impressed by the music quality, like the editing, the fact that he took the time to have actors and make them play. So very good job, honestly, one of the best videos I've seen recently. And I really like that he used like quotes from other games. It was from what's the Star Wars? Yeah, Star Wars. I think from a Star Wars trailer or something. It's like Planetside 2. You can make all kinds of machinima with Planetside 2, and it's gonna fit. Like the Terrans can play a certain factions, the NC can play a certain faction. NC can play America, Terrans can play the Russians, they can play the Soviet or something. That's cool.
Well,
So I really like that there is still cool videos coming out. Also liked a lot called Mandalorian by Rhoss. Rhoss Ingan.
Yeah, same. Yeah.
It's like a heavy assault montage with very nice clips and actually some illustration shots in third person, and I think it really look very good. I put all this in the best of playlist, and I really, how to say, congratulate to Rhoss. Rhoss Ingan, awesome video. The 3 videos I talked about, it's like Mandalorian, First Order, and Pure Imagination. Pure Imagination by Alphameister. It's like for the 15th anniversary, like he did a big montage. You can see those epic Planetside 2 shots in high graphics that you cannot play, but actually it's nice to watch. So nice that we still have this. So many people have done like montages from Planetside 2. Very few has stuck. It like made me think there is like a line of people just fascinated by the game. They have to do their montage and then they go back. Like, you see what I mean? Like everyone wants to do its montage of Planetside 2. Do you see it?
But it works. It works well. The montages, they look good, and the game can show it. And I think montages is one of the best ways to just show how the game actually looks. Not from you fighting, because when you fight you will probably ignore a lot of the stuff around you, but like a camera floating above, seeing all of the battle action, it actually shows what the game is, what this game is.
Interesting.
And I think the montages are a very good way to show that.
And actually, some of my montages are the most viewed videos on my channel. Some montage from 4 years old montage are still getting views. Like one is called OMG Edition, only in Planetside 2 on OMG Edition, and I'm sure it has brought a huge amount of players to the game. That's so cool. I didn't realize this when I started doing videos, that montages are that powerful. But I realized that montages like are timeless. They don't get old. You see what I mean? Like if you have the good music and the good clips, they don't get old. That's really cool. The only thing I regret now is that my old videos are not in 60 FPS, and when I see old videos in 30 FPS, it makes me weird. Now that I'm used to 60 FPS videos. So I think I need to start new epic montages, at least to have someone in 60 FPS. This could work well.
Videos, the 60 FPS are just not really fun to watch, mostly.
What do you mean?
Videos under 60 FPS are kinda, I don't know, to watch.
Yeah.
60 FPS Master Race.
Now it's very hard for me to watch 30 FPS
Yeah.
videos. Even though I had a hard time switching to 60 FPS, because it doubled the time to me for the upload. I really didn't like this, but honestly, it's really cool to have you see more details in the action. You feel that you can see more details. So now I have a hard time watching my old stuff in 720p 30 FPS. You're like, oh my god, this is going fast. This is changing fast. I hope we're not gonna switch again to like 4K. 4K 60 FPS would be a nightmare to upload. Even this podcast, when I post them in 720p 30 FPS, it takes like 10-12 hours at least for the upload.
Wow. I
Holy.
usually take like less than 10 minutes to upload. Like even the highly edited ones.
Yeah.
In 60 FPS, you mean, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I have a 100k connection.
Damn, where do you live?
Germany.
100k, I can only dream of this. If I had this, I could do live streams. Like
Yeah,
Me
crazy.
too.
so fast.
I could dream of it as well. I only have 16k.
Oh wow, that's sad.
But it works for playing and it works for watching videos. So
Yeah.
Yeah, actually I'm doing okay. It's better than in other parts of Africa. I'm not gonna complain.
yeah, probably.
That's racism.
So do you have
No,
other
it's not
videos?
really.
Do you have the other videos
Yeah,
to talk about?
I have an entire channel to recommend. The only downside is that he doesn't play Planetside anymore, and the Planetside videos are very, very old. But
Yeah.
the name of the channel is AMXE or AM the 12th. Now he's called himself Playam. He changed his name,
Can you write
and
it
he
in the
has
chat?
yeah he has wait, the old name was AM this, and the new name
I
is
am. Yeah, I know him.
yeah. He used to play on Miller as well. And his videos, his very old Planetside Moments montages or Planetside Moments montage 10, 7, he has made a lot of them. And they were very funny with him and his crew. And I enjoyed to watch them, and I sometimes still watch them today.
Awesome. Yeah, I watched some of his old videos, but he doesn't have new ones, right?
No, he stopped playing Planetside for quite
Alright, I
a
see.
long time ago.
Yeah, there's so many. I was thinking earlier at all the dead Planetside 2 YouTubers.
Yes.
Do you know how many there is? Like I've been checking. Like sometimes I have old playlists with the best videos. So many people stopped. I remember Renzer. I played with him, did videos. I remember Pintpot. Do you remember Pintpot?
Not really, no.
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 Pintpot, Drax, Dratamis.
Matthias.
Matthias,
Yeah,
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 I love his
Matthias,
air
yeah.
gameplay. I'm missing the air gameplay like crazy.
I miss it very much as well.
And actually now I don't see this gameplay. I don't play air much. I think I should. I tried a few times, but I lost my skill. But it's a huge part of what I like in Planetside 2. I think the most unique parts of Planetside 2 is the synergy, of course, the combined arms game. The ESF game I think is very unique. And the light assault game, I think it's also very unique. There is no other kind of gameplay like that in other games. Light assault with ambushers, I think it's a very unique in the gaming industry. So this is why I think the playstyles I like the most. The buggy also is very funny, like when you go really fast with the terrain of Planetside 2. I think these are the unique things. Is this like light assault, ESF, buggy. All the other stuff you can find it in other games like reviving, repairing, a shield, etc. But these,
And only Sergen you can find in Planetside.
yeah, the Zerging also, you know, only find it here. But like I mean the other classes, like the medics, there is medics in other games, engineers in other games. But these are unique for Planetside too.
When talking about the videos, something we should not forget is I think we should like make one minute of quietness for Totalbiscuit.
Yeah,
yeah.
we should.
Yeah, actually I like this guy. I watched many of his videos. It
Yeah, and he was a very big Planetside fan as well.
Actually, yes, I think yes, but I forgot. It's been so much years ago, but he did videos about Planetside.
He always said he loved it, and he was in the. It was even before my time, I think, or like around when I started playing, that there was this event, the Ultimate Mess event. I don't know the name anymore, where the three factions like fought each other on the servers, and one
yes,
faction
with level
won.
cap and another guy.
Yeah, and Totalbiscuit, Totalbiscuit was the TR faction, I think. Level cap was VS,
Yeah, they won.
and I don't know who the third one was, and yeah, and TR won with Totalbiscuit. So yeah,
yes, okay.
sad to see.
Yeah, I'm really sorry for Totalbiscuit. I'm sorry for his family. He was a great YouTuber, honestly. I watched many of his long videos. I could watch him because he had very easy talking. It was very easy to hear him talk about the game. He seems to know like a lot about many games. So a really bad thing. This cancer thing hit a lot of people. I lost one of my uncles from this. Another one of my uncles is very sick because of that. Cancer again. And yeah, it's very sad. Do you have members of your family that are hit by this?
Yes.
Not really. Luckily.
Members of my family had cancer. Luckily, most of them survived, but one of my uncles, he did not survive it. He had it twice, and the second time it was.
Wow, I'm sorry. Had the same thing from my uncle. It was 2 years of going down like
yeah,
going down in health, and for his family too. It was very hard. and now you see YouTubers like falling down from this. It's like, wow.
Yeah, it can happen to everybody. That's a very sad story of it.
Alright, let's have a minute of silence. Alright, that's enough. John Bain, it was his name, yes? John Bain, I think.
Yeah. John Bain.
Great YouTuber. So, do you have other videos you want to talk about? Some cool stuff you saw recently?
I think I have one. The last one from Kamikaze, the shoot to thrill Planetside montage.
Yeah, I noticed it's in a very
I
nice
really
montage.
enjoyed it. Like the gameplay is mediocre, but the editing is on point.
Yeah, shoot the thrill. The music makes it very NC.
Yeah,
It's like a very nicely.
awesome edit.
It's an SC montage for sure. Yeah, it's in the best of playlist now. Nice one. Alright, I think we talked about everything. Do you want to add something? For the developers or for the community? Do you have something to say for them?
Not for me.
Yeah?
Yeah, you can talk first. You can.
I'm just very grateful for the community we have, where I'm still having ton of fun on Planetside 2, which is amazing. Some of my friends, like, they still tell me, like, yeah, are you still playing this? Like, yeah, I'm still playing this. I'm still having fun, still learning stuff. The channel is still growing. It's like, wow. Honestly, you have noticed the NCIv channel is growing like crazy. It's like amazing. This channel is very new. And I still want to see your gameplay someday. If you have a good frame rate, you can record. I'm sure most of you can record.
Yeah, I can record. I just have to press the buttons sometimes. I think I don't have many clips lying around. I used to have more, but I deleted most of them because I had a new PC now.
Damn! But just know that you can post your gameplay on the NCIv channel. It's like if it's like gameplay with other members, to be nice for us to watch. I like to watch this. And I'm sure many people are interested to see different kinds of gameplays. It's always nice to see other perspectives. So when I see other people's gameplay, it gives me ideas on loadouts to try. I've seen some light assaults playing with the nightmare implant and aerial combatant, but I cannot make it work myself. I've tried it, but when I see their gameplay, it motivates me to try this some stuff.
Please don't do it.
Quoi? Don't do it.
No.
Why?
I don't know. It's pretty shitty. I hate to play against it. I hate to play against it.
It's very annoying to take.
Actually, I tried the nightmare implant, and it doesn't seem to work well with me because I noticed like the Spitfire turrets still shoot at you when you're cloaked. So you're behind the enemy lines. You shot one guy, you're cloaked for a few seconds, but you.
Yeah, but it doesn't hit you though, does it?
Honestly, I didn't survive long with this implant.
Oh, what, really?
Now I'm trying some loadouts with the smoke grenades. One guy suggested this in the comments. I'm trying to make it work. I'll let you know in the next videos, inshallah. So many people asked me like my second ASP point. I chose the Magic Battle Rifle secondary, and it created some interesting loadouts. I took you can have the Warden in your secondary, and the Warden can equip the smoke launcher, so you can have a nice assault rifle, and the smoke launcher and the battle rifle. So I think it's a very nice combo. I'm trying this recently. I'm sure I'm gonna make some videos of it because it's an interesting playstyle. And the third point, I'm gonna take the heavy assault secondary, heavy weapon secondary. For the fourth point, I don't know yet, but I want to unlock stuff that make me able to try new playstyles. So I think I'm gonna go this way.
Yeah, I'm actually battle rank 51 right now, but I don't know what to. Yeah, I can't choose the ASP point right now. I don't know. because the infiltrator is both shit. The grenades, like, I don't know what to do with it, but yeah.
Yeah, I think there are some interesting ones, but if none of the ones really fit your playstyles or the classes you play, then I wouldn't spend it, and I would just wait in hopes that there will be some new perks that will be for your class or for your playstyle.
Yeah,
Maybe
hopefully.
you can unlock one to discover a new class. Like for example, the medic. When I took the secondary, it's motivating me to use the medic more. Because most of my gameplay is like Light Assault. I play Light Assault too much, honestly, and I should try some other stuff. So when I'll have the ESP on the Heavy Assault, I'll be playing Heavy more. It's always nice to have several classes certed and ready, so you can answer more situations in the game. Sometimes Light Assault will not work in a situation. You better take Light Assault or Medic. And I often get the tunnel vision myself. Like I want to play Light Assault so bad that I don't change, and I keep trying the same thing even though it doesn't work.
Yeah.
So I like to have like several classes that I really want to play or really want to discover. So this is why I like the SP system so much. It's not a big change in 1v1. I don't really notice it in 1v1 situations. Sometimes you fight an opponent, he starts shooting at you with one gun and he finishes with another gun. It's surprising, but most of the time it hasn't changed much, except the customization abilities. So I really like it. GG Daybreak. I forgot to talk about the last live stream. I'm gonna do a last part about this because they revealed some stuff. Have you seen it? The live stream, dev live stream?
I saw
half of it.
What do you remember the most from the live stream?
The new alerts, or how they want to change the alerts. I think it was in the live stream. And I think that's one thing I'm looking forward to the most, because I liked the general idea of the current alerts, and that you get like a reward for it, like not only a few certs but also some ISO and some actual items. I like the idea of it.
Yeah.
But I don't really like how the alerts play out, because it's just two
double
factions.
Teaming.
Yeah,
Double team side 2. Double team side 2 for 1 hour.
That's way too much. And so if the alerts had some actual nice like targets or different alert types, and I really, talking about the good old days of Planetside, I really miss the facility alerts. For example, capture all the biolabs on all three
that was so
continents. Cool. And some alerts like this I want back. At least like capture the 3 biolabs on Inda, for example.
Yeah,
So if they implement something like this, that's the one thing I'm looking for the most.
Yeah, about the last live stream, what I remember the most, of course, the battle rifles. New weapons, always cool. New mechanics with the weapons. The NC battle rifle has like the pursing ability. It can purse multiple people, so you can team kill and get kills. It's interesting that they keep adding stuff.
Or double bonus checks.
Yeah, more effective.
This is cool that they keep adding this. Of course, the fact that they talked about changing the alerts, because it's getting boring, honestly. Sometimes a continent won't lock because a faction start the alert and she get double teamed, and it starts all over again. Someone start the alert, get double team, and it never ends. Sometimes I remember there was one full day, it was a Saturday I think, it was only Esamir, TR triggering, getting wrecked, NC triggering, getting wrecked, VS triggering, getting wrecked, and it didn't want to end. It was horrible.
It sadly happens very often. Yeah, Esamir and Inda for one
day.
Playing in the morning. Hostin is open, but only for 1 hour. Then it locks, and then the rest of the day it's just Esamir and Inda again.
Yeah.
Happens way too often.
Yeah, I agree. I hope they'll change this soon, because the alerts are getting sometimes annoying and repetitive. This is the worst. When it starts to repeat, I don't like. Well, this is about the live stream. I don't remember much else. I'm sure they have more stuff coming, but they haven't revealed that much. Do you remember
Construction system.
The what?
Construction system. Did they not announce some new stuff with the
Yes, they did.
No more hives.
Yeah,
yeah, no
yeah.
more hives. Yeah, it's a very good change because
Yeah,
no
like
one
it,
cared about it anywhere from the first place. I still haven't constructed anything, guys. I built one base in my life, and then that's it. And
Yeah, I think I also
that's why I
played,
don't
but
care that much when they talk about the construction system, because like they add stuff, they add buildings, but no one is building in the game actually when people really play. Even the
it's
new
pointless
bases, like it was a
farming.
nice addition, the bases where you can build, but very few people actually build there and fight there. So I think it's a underused system right now. The construction system is underused, completely underused, like it wasn't existing. So I'm hoping like they will add ways for people to motivate people to build stuff, to fight around the constructible bases, because they are much less repetitive than the normal bases. Honestly, the bases in the constructible bases, I really like them. When they're not camped by AI turrets and AI stuff, it's a really nice fight, because you discover the terrain more, like you fight in new places. So it has huge potential, but right now it's completely underused. So yes, guys, keep improving the construct system, but motivate people to actually use this system. Please, they break.
the problem also is that if a continent unlocks and the construction bases are right at the edges of the factions, like on Inda for example, the 3 construction bases are always like the bases that get attacked first, so there isn't even the time to build bases. That's the problem.
Interesting. Honestly, I don't know much about the system because I don't build much. Who is building here a lot?
I'm not.
I'm not.
Me neither.
No one is building. I don't know much people who build, so I'm not gonna talk about this.
Trucks used to build sometimes.
Crux used to just ram harasser with his ant. That's it.
Yeah, but sometimes
Yeah,
sometimes
just
he builds a
accident
base.
and then stop building.
Alright guys, we're gonna stop here. It was nice to have you here. Thanks for the feedback.
Yeah.
So,
Thank you guys.
marhaba. Everyone say bye bye. Bye bye for the past.
Bye.
Yeah, bye bye.
Bye bye.
Everybody. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Stop recording.
Hostile engineer.
Okay, they have
Enemy medic in the area.
a deployed Sunday just near the gate, and they're